This is my Skyblock Island. You can join using the IP play.penguin.gg. And if you join and type /warpsb, you can join my island like all these people. And now there's quite a few improvements that I need to make around here. Mainly improving the crop farms because they're all quite small at the moment. So I'm going to start by first harvesting up all of these, then buying a load of dirt and placing it all down. I'm hoping nobody gets in the way of my placing. If they do, I will be just kicking them from the island. There's going to be no mercy today. That's every single piece of dirt down. And apparently I don't have a home inventory, but I'm pretty sure in one of these chests is the farming one. Yeah, look at that. 2 of them. Well, we might as well use them both. Also going to need all of these because they're going to need to be planted down. So yeah, the main thing to do right now is just till the entire ground. Why did I pick up the poisonous potatoes? I don't think I did. Maybe they were just already there. Okay, yeah, I must till the entire ground. Honestly, I'm going to end up kicking everyone if you keep getting in the way of my work, guys. And these stone hoes do not last very long at all, do they? They seem to be breaking very fast. I'm going to need about 17 of them to till every single bit of farmland. So I think I've got an idea to mine up a bit more stone. That'll let me craft plenty more hoes, which should be more than enough to till the entire thing. With that, I can begin the planting. I think I'm going to go for just planting loads and loads in a section. It's also really annoying to try and plant them when you're hungry. See, I'm going to plant loads and loads in a section. Rather than plant them in rows, I'm just going to get them all down because it's going to be way, way easier. Don't know why this person's thinking that they can plant for me. Yeah, it doesn't work. You know, you're not part of this island, but they're going for it and they're just doing nothing. But yeah, I'll have loads of carrots down in this section. Then I'm going to remove a row of dirt along here and nip back over, I think, towards the main block because I have over here loads and loads and loads of logs. Yes, they're in this chest. I mined so many trees on this island that we've got plenty of them. Speaking of trees, tree farm's looking good. I can't be bothered to go and remove any of the logs, but it's still looking good. So I am going to place all of that along here. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing in this section. Okay, if you stand in the way, believe me, I will give you the big kick. Okay, don't you worry about that. There we go. So then in this section, we could have like potatoes, and then over here, we could have wheat. Let's get all those potatoes down. The potatoes are going in the biggest section because potatoes are the best thing to farm in Skyblock, generally speaking. You know, you get a bit more money thanks to the poisonous potatoes. This person's still determined to try and plant beetroot. You know, it's not happening. It's a potato section, mate, and it always will be. And that many people have voted that we have a vote party. Okay, I need to do it. /VP, get it claimed. Are we all doing it? Okay, this is where it's going to get crazy on my island because it does a lightning strike for everyone. So when they all do it at once, yeah, you just start ending up with loads and loads of lightning everywhere. Thankfully, there's not too many people here at the moment, but sometimes it can get a little bit annoying. That's every single potato planted. I'm going to sell all of these different types of crops and put all these hoes back in here because there's not much I can do with them at the moment. Then I shall climb up this ladder because at the top, I have something very, very useful. Yes, all of the wheat seeds. In fact, I'm going to leave those in there for now and do a quick harvest here because look at them, all grown, ripe for the taking, ready to be collected. No point leaving them like that. Might as well go in there. Then we're going to place down every single one. It is a pretty small wheat patch, but it's doing its bit. You can see I've got loads and loads of wheat from that. Nearly filled up that entire chest, actually. I'm going to have to start selling it. It's making me good money as well as this server. As you can see, we're nearly up to 5 million on the right. That can go in there, and I will grab quite a few stacks because I just don't know how much I'm actually going to need. Look at you, in and out the gate as well. But yeah, no idea exactly how many I'm going to need. So I am going to plant down every single one of these. All right, Operation Make a Decent Crop Farm is complete. And the next thing that needs to be sorted is the nether wart farm. As you can see, I've got so much nether wart in this chest. Plenty of stacks of it. Plus all of this which has grown and is ready to be harvested. So really, the thing I need to do now is just put down loads more blocks so that I can plant all of it. I bought 4 stacks just to begin with, and I'll see how I get on with that. Turns out it was nowhere near enough, so I shall buy another 4 stacks, which was nearly enough, but still not quite. And there we go, all sorted. This has made me realize, though, that if it took way more than 4, it took like over 8 or 9 stacks to fill it all in. So to be able to plant on every single block, I'd need 8 or 9 stacks of nether wart, and as you can see, I've not got anywhere near that. So we'll see how we get on. I'll just plant down as much as I can. And then when it's grown, I can just harvest it, replant it. And by then, I'll probably have enough for everything. Is that fully grown already? I don't think it is. I think it's got a little bit left, doesn't it? So I'll not touch it. I'll just leave it. I'll let everything else grow as well first. So there we go. Get busy planting. And I'll just fill in most of it. Which is, well, not most of it. I don't even know if I'm going to fill in half of it. I could buy the nether wart to plant it, but I see no reason in that. I might as well just be patient and slowly expand the nether wart empire. That's every bit of it down, and it means I can move on to the next farm. Yes, the cactus one, because this is also way too small. And once again, like the last one, I have plenty of spare cactus, and I can harvest all of this. It's just the sand that I'm missing, so I will begin by breaking these. And I think I have a crop hopper somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. Yep, indeed I do. I got it as a reward for completing a quest, so I'm going to place that down in the chunk. That way, I don't have to worry about actually picking up the cactus. It'll just pick itself up. So this chest here, if I move it somewhere like there, then we can have the crop hopper going into it. I can put all that like that. And every single time I harvest it, I don't have to worry about it, you know, going into any other cactus or me picking it up or anything, because it's just going straight into the chest. Let's see how much we got from all that. Look at that, a good few stacks extra. Now I'm going to buy the sand. I also want to put this with the nether wart, because it is spare, but maybe at some point in the future I'm going to need it. You just never know, so I'll chuck it into there. Look at that. The sun is shining, just like it's shining on my SP737 summer merch. Available on sp77.store. But anyway, more importantly, I'm doing all of that. I also could do with string. Now, spider spawners are quite expensive and they're on tier 2. I'm nowhere near being to that level. But a good cactus farm does heavily depend on having string. So I either have to buy it. Apparently I can't even place sand in a checkerboard pattern. Let's just do it like that. Yeah, either I'm going to have to buy the string manually, or I'm going to need a spider spawner. So how am I going to get hold of one? Well, don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen, because I have 2.5 mil in the bank and I've got a plan. Plan is to type in AH, have a little search. Hopefully that brings it up. Oh, there's 3 available. 500,000. Are you kidding? 450,000, that's a bit more reasonable. See, 250,000 is so much cheaper. So we're going to go ahead and buy... Oh, I could buy 6. Could splash out, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just going to buy 1. All right. No point being greedy. Where should I put this spider spawner? I don't know. But I'm working over in this area, so maybe here for now will do. And this sword, I tell you what I'll do as well. I'll buy some sharpness. I can afford to get it to max. And more importantly, I'll get loot in 3, all right? And you know what I mean? I'll get fire aspect and unbreaking. Okay, everything else I'm not too interested in. Means I'm just going to get way more string every time I take out the spiders, which is going to let me get busy on this farm. As you can see on this server, you don't take damage when you walk on top of cactus, which does make this even easier. So that is the first layer. Now, with my 24 string, not very much, let me just get a little bit more from these guys. But yeah, with my 24 string, which is now 52 string, I actually need 2 stacks of it to fill in the entire thing. But with this string, I place it in between all of the gaps of the cactus, like so. And then sand can be placed above it. That way, as soon as any cactus grows, it instantly breaks, and the crop hopper picks it up before anything else could happen. So the farm will work fantastically. I mean, I'm trying to think, is there any other things I could use instead of string to place between the cactus? It basically needs to be something that you can put a block on top of, but that will also not break the cactus. String's one of those things. There's probably other stuff, but in reality, string is pretty easy to get. I could buy more spawners. Shall I just do it to speed things up? I'm going for it. I'm impatient, so I've just bought 5 of them. Let's just stick them all into this like that. Yes, it means I don't have that much money left, but it also means I can now probably get a lot more of this cactus farm finished a lot faster. Yeah, look at that. Loads more string. Fantastic. Look at that. Another layer complete. I've only got 8 cactus. Have I really only got 8 cactus? I'm starting to not believe that. Sure, this morning. Oh, there's loads more. You know what? I'm going to basically keep layering this up until I run out of money. There's no reason not to do that. So let's just keep going with this big cactus farm project. Since I've got those 6 spider spawners, I'm easily getting all the string I need. The only thing that's kind of costing me money is the sand. And that's definitely going to be very costly. I think I'm going to struggle to do another layer. But yeah, I've got quite a bit. So basically it's 2 stacks of everything, of string, you know, 2 stacks of string, 2 stacks of cactus, and 2 stacks of sand to do 1 entire layer. So I've got enough cactus to do at least 2 more layers. I've got enough sand to do 1 and a bit of a layers. And string, well, let's just say it's waiting over there in those 30 spiders for me. Layer number 3 is also done. I am going to now continue placing string. It's definitely coming together. I realize I have a ridiculous amount of string. I think I'm only going to have enough cactus to do 1 more layer, and then I'm going to run out, unless there's one possibility, unless this chest has filled up with more cactus. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it won't take long to get all the cactus I need again, but it takes time as well. Just sitting and waiting, and I guess doing other stuff whilst the cactus grows. That is the beauty of this farm. I could be cracking on with other things. I should really have built this one first, and then while I was building the other 2, I could have been getting more cactus from it. But anyway, you live and learn. It's not the end of the world. Let's just get all this string, all this sand, and all this cactus down. String complete. Next, it's the sand. And I've just realized I've not made this as big as it needs to be. It doesn't fill up an entire chunk. Oh, there should be more cactus here. This is fantastic. I can make it wider. All right, good stuff. Let's keep planting more and adding more string, all that good stuff. Because, yeah, for some reason, I don't know how to build something that is exactly 1 chunk in size. Thankfully, adding a layer onto the side is fairly easy. And with that, service can resume as normal. Job done. Let's get this down. I'm just going to basically keep going on at this point, because I might as well put the layer of sand above this cactus, even though this is pretty much the last layer I can do where there's actual cactus. Because if the sand's there, then any cactus that grows will be harvested. Whereas if I don't put anything above these, they'll just grow to 3 blocks tall and sit there for ages. So yeah, I do need to get rid of, well, get it set up above it a little bit more as well. And that is that. Not going to add any more. Although, you know what? I'll plant these down. Why not? Because at least then it's extra cactus I can harvest another day. Plus, the only thing is, I'll plant these down, and then I'll look down in the chest at the bottom where the crop hopper is, and I'll be like, oh, there's more in here. Maybe I should plant them as well. But no. These are, I'm telling you now, this is the last bit of cactus work I'm doing. I've had enough. Whoa! There's like a could add another layer. No, I'm not going to. But I am going to get loads and loads more string from these spiders, because, hey, when there's 240 spiders just sat there, you've got to get rid of them. And now you see why I put the spawner right by the cactus farm, so that whilst I was building it, I was still getting spiders in the background. Every bit of string can go in here. Wow, I've got so much string. We even got enough space. Yep. And we've got a little spider head as well. Nice. I think I'll put it on here. Wouldn't it be cool if there were just mob heads all the way along here and then mine at the front? Yeah. I don't know. It's going to scare off all the mobs from being here. They're like, yeah, well, don't come here because you will definitely regret it. And all of these can be oh no, I don't want it all on. I'm just going to manually sell them rather than pressing sell all, because I don't want my wood to go. And the steak is useful to keep. In fact, whilst I've got the steak, well, not whilst I've got the steak, but whilst I'm thinking about it, I should head to the cow spawner, which is one of these. Come on, cow spawner. Spin faster and spawn me a cow. There we go. We got 4. With the looting and the fire aspect, it's food straight away. We could also get pork chops if we want it, but I'm a steak man now. I'm always eating steak in Minecraft. But making sure I always have plenty of it is very important to me. And I think I've done well. I've properly built 3 starter farms on this sky block. They could all be growing. You can see even the nether wart is starting to fully grow in certain areas too. It's hard to see every single one because they kind of look very similar. But I can get some of it and expand that. I'll just wait for every single one to grow. Then I can properly do that. Same with the wheat farm, carrot farm, potato farm over there. That's starting to grow nicely. And the cactus farm, well, that's just going to work AFKing in the background, which is really, really good. It's going to get me more money. I can expand it. Oh, everything is coming together. And I could build that inside a giant cactus. It would go in the theme perfectly. Oh, I'm really pleased with this, guys. So, thanks for watching. Use Warp SB to come and see me on the server, and I'll see you in the next episode.